Hello, everybody. We here. Oh, it's kind of chilly today. All right. So how's everyone doing on the Wednesday? It is Wednesday, midweek. There we go. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Reddit posts. And they are all regarding yesterday's updates. So let's have a look at the first one. Making small adjustments as keyboard player. Oh, I already know what this is because I also had this issue. I think. Yep. A classic. I also had the jump scare. So this is not only keyboards. I think everyone who played this map did this in their first try. Like, everybody did this. There's no way... Okay, maybe not everyone, but yeah. I did that too many times. This happens to everyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was... That happened to pretty much everyone. The Reddit is not ready for the wave of useless discussion posts that's coming. Our Trackmania heated discussion of the snow car rally. Pretty much true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Day 1 of asking Nadeo to revert the Royal update. Oh, it's from Top Hat. Good lord. They're TLDR? Oh my god. Wait, in summary, there's a comment. In summary, as an admittedly mediocre player, I really love playing Royal matches now and would wish to see more human players and less bots in them. I hope that the Royal community gives the new mode another chance. It is understandable, but sad to see so many Royal players on Reddit and Discord quitting the game. Thank you for your well laid out thoughts. As a fellow mediocre player, I also like the changes. Wait a minute. Wait, mediocre new players like the new Royal game modes, and the top end players don't. Now even the white and green sections feel meaningless because they have a large impact on the final score. Before, it was just getting them out of the way as possible, whereas now they give a meaningful amount of points to the record holder. The new Royal mode actually rewards teamwork and communication. As you said yourself, it is an interesting choice whether a player stays behind to hunt records or moves on to the next sections. A good team should divide these tasks among its team members. Wait, so that means that you send out one driver to just drive as fast as possible, and like the third driver just AFKs for 5 minutes and then starts driving. Is that the teamwork aspect out of this? You played Super Royale this morning? You stayed behind on white until everyone was on green, then set the AT 3 points. Okay, that... Yeah, but that sounds so weird. That's such a weird mechanic. I'll be honest, that's such a backwards mechanic. No? Like, you get the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then one of the teammates just stays behind for 5 minutes. Let me read more. Every team member matters now. Before, someone could just carry the entire game by a stronger team and get stuck on black and feel completely irrelevant. Whereas now, every player needs to contribute points. But only the first person gains the points, right? Who clears the... And then also the player who is staying behind AFK 5 minutes. The RNG is reduced by the game duration because spending more time on the map means that skill is rewarded a lot more. So 30 to 40 minutes long matches feel fine to me. If you view it as a serious game mode, I've seen many more comebacks since the matches take longer now. Even without getting any 5 stars, there's more than enough time for a skill player to reach black. Well, I watched yesterday Intellectric. He reached black and then he had 5 seconds left on black. And I'm pretty sure Intellectric is a really, really good Royal player. Previously, the game was often decided in the first minute on a map if the teams were equally strong. I like the idea that finishing faster is rewarded. Say that to my I like the idea that finishing faster is rewarded, but admittedly the current implementation needs tweaking. The medal times need to be made a lot harder. Currently it's possible to... Okay, listen up. I have an idea. I know I told Clover I was not gonna help you guys out. I said I am not in the business of Royal anymore. I'm handing you the offer. I'm giving you the offer right here, right now. You, as the Royal people, give me all the posts and topics that you want to discuss. I'll put my name on it. I'll send it to Reddit. I'll send it to the people. You give me the deeds. I'll be the person who rallies it. I'll start the rally for improvement. Now, one thing, it needs to be constructive criticism that does not come over as harassing Nadeo employees. Alright? So, my idea is the following. Nadeo is not gonna revert these changes. That is, you have to realize that. That is not happening. There is no way that's gonna happen. So what you need to do is give feedback on how to improve this game mode so it rewards all the things that you were able to feel rewarded by in the previous game mode. And I'm sure you guys can figure something out. One thing I don't really like is that Royal to me was like a quick, you know, bing bang, you go in, 20-minute game and then pang. Now it seems like it's a 40 to 50-minute game. I think that is pretty, I don't know. Royal always came to me as like, you know, a quick fun game mode, just like you drop in Fall Guys or something. That's the vibe that I always got. Anyway, moving on. Feels like playing CSGO with 100x sensitivity. Oh man, it was the same when I played this wood for the first time. Yeah, this is a keyboard player for sure. It's a keyboard player for sure. No, it's not. Wait, it's controller. Wait a minute. It's controller. Wait. Maybe not able to hold the inputs that well. Oh, I know, but being analog input is easier than keyboard. Action group 4 map it. Can you do that on controller? Okay, so he is on controller. Not too easy to swap turn direction fast and accurate on controller. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of playing more and more. Hot take. Gimmick tracks are good for the campaign. I agree. I agree with the statement here already. I honestly already agree with this one. I've seen quite a lot of negative regarding new campaign. I don't understand. The snowguard physics are weird and wood is hard to learn and control. One complaint I disagree is the campaign has too many gimmick tracks and should instead have normal maps. I don't think the gimmick tracks are perfect by any stretch, but a few reasons I think there should be. Okay, gimmick maps stay fresh for longer. That's true. I do want to say though one thing about gimmick maps. Like if you make a gimmick map, right? At least gimmick maps go kind of hand in hand with not being as consistent. I feel like. I think they are like on the same they're on the same playing field. I feel like a gimmick map can be seen as not being consistent already. So as long as gimmick maps that are a little bit like outside of the norm are still like well playable, I have no problem with that. We have to play this campaign for almost 3 months, and for me, normal maps tend to get boring really fast. But like the cruise control reactor map, yeah, it's exactly. I end up being more interested. True. Add variety. Now they will never build good normal maps. Sure, that will be. Okay, there are many great normal maps to be. Negative matchmaking impact. Okay. It's not to say that the gimmick maps in the campaign are perfect. 20 is incredibly frustrating to play, and maps like 21. Yeah, I think so too. Another hot take from Stone Gunner. In the beginning of last year, people complained why Nadeo doesn't add more content like other cars and servers to the game. Apparently, this is not what the community wants anymore. Yeah, that's true. Snowcar is new to you, not bad. I know this is gonna get downvoted to hell, but I think something needs to be said. I think there's a pretty big attitude problem with the community, especially on Reddit. It's been happening for a while. In Trackmania, this map is unreadable. Elitist map, speed checks too hard, and so on. And massively amplified since release with Snowcar. Snowcar is new and different skill sets to learn it. You can expect it to be easy and be good at it immediately. If you still don't like it, then of course that's fine. If you don't want to play it, that's still fine. But don't just say that they are ruining the game because you are bad at it. It's the same entitlement people show in Trick of the Day tracks. Like I mentioned, Trackmania is about practicing and learning to always improve. Not every map has to be an easy grass full speed map. If it's too hard for you, go practice and learn until you are a better player who can return to the track and enjoy it. There are of course good discussions about the snow car, the keyword issue, keeping it separate from Stadium, but the majority of complaining I see is from the people who haven't even tried to understand the snow car and its intricacies, and it's just really bad mindset to have towards the game. I mean, that's like, you know, a way of thinking that I also stand by, but it's not really received that well. The issue with Snowcar is the fact that the gameplay is pretty much a bare bones it can get regardless of what server you drive. Many people will complain about how the car is too difficult for them, but that's a non-issue. If you're willing to learn something new, I will agree there. However, the big issue is that they are bringing back an environment from 2003 with zero change and updates to it, having everything one-to-one, keeping the bugs before you say low, you can just avoid the bugs. It is impossible to do every jump on every map, whereas the bugs I mean, I stand behind this like 100%. I mean, my previous Reddit post was literally regarding this. Bringing back such an outdated environment to the modern, make less interest for what is there to learn about snow, or let's not talk about the device inequality, where it's yeah, I mean, this is definitely something that I wish was also addressed. I enjoyed the snow car. However, after playing for a bit, I'm finding myself disliking the switching back and forth between Stadium and Snow on the same track. Really messes with my muscle memory, especially with Stadium car. I personally prefer split campaign. Yeah, I think this is just a thing that we all learn. Like the switching. I mean, even me, like my brain gets melted like within 10 minutes of playing Snow, and then I cannot play Stadium anymore. Like it's literally the same thing for me. Like we're just not used to it. But with time and more, like if we all just play more maps with the switching, we all get better at it. Well, at least Nadeo managed to get everyone to stop complaining about ice for now. True. Complaining moved to another point. Was excited to read the post today. Was surprised. Me having tons of fun with Winter 2024 campaign brings in 3 pizzas. Trackmania is on fire. No pizzas. Not really complaining, honestly. Me getting double slowdowns every run due to the double gate bug on map 20. Yeah, I mean, that is just... Nadeo putting in the most obvious cut in their own map. I mean, like, this map was honestly a mistake. How did the mapper not have this when playtesting? Is like something that is like crazy. I mean, I was watching Yuke yesterday, and he had it like 4 times in a row, right? This is a massive one. Pretty annoyed by this. 216 comments on the Trackmania access changes, guys. I'm still of the understanding that they need to change this wording here. The free access. I think if they just named this demo, it would land so much better. It would land so much better because, yeah, if any other game has the word demo in it, and then you already know, okay, a demo is just a testing, a testing game. You just test it. And if you like it, then you buy it, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna read through all of this. I'm pretty sure I already know what this is going to be about. Current state of Trackmania. How dare you change a game I've played for years and never paid a penny for? I'm entitled to everything for free. How dare you add new cars and force me to use them? Jesus. Jesus, this person is... Wood doesn't make sense. All services so long has had some kind of logic and intuition about it. Ice is slippery, road is not. The car behaves as itself, but with wood, the car suddenly starts steering faster. Like what? I get off the walled service. I get off the walled a service with more friction or whatever, but it makes the car steer faster. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think this person is right though. It's a bit looking too realistic. Like, does it have to make sense? Don't think so. I love the snow car on wood. However, the landing bugs are extremely frustrating. I just spent half an hour grinding a top 1 Australia time on map 3. And dear lord, the landing bug after checkpoint 2 is the worst. Yeah. Good lord. New Royal Stars. Please revert the new Royal Stars opinion. There's no way. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we already covered Royal. Can standard access players still play the full campaign? Yes, you can. Thoughts on Winter 2024? Okay, let's read this. Hi everyone, just want to share a couple opening thoughts on when I have all ATs and I've completed my discovery. What I enjoyed, the free-to-play maps. 110 are quite solid for beginner maps, although it is really a shame that the game has gone from a free-to-play to free-to-try with the recent updates to the X model. As someone who also doesn't like 08 style maps, the one in this campaign feels relatively playable and somewhat enjoyable. Would be interesting to see if anything can break it through though. Similarly, I quite enjoyed playing through 11 to 19, the blue and red maps. They have decent variety and some cool identities, particularly 13 and 19 I enjoyed the most. True, as for black, 22, 24, 25, the same can be said for 21. They just feel a bit like troll. Don't really enjoy pot of the day a while back, you know. Okay. Feedback, you may have noticed I didn't mention 20. While I think it would be funny to review, I will. I just absolutely passionately dislike the use of slow-mo in this instance. I find it just too disruptive and making the start of it's just tedious. Like, as for the integration of snow card, I thought it was mostly alright, although I can understand the frustration with diluting the rest of the stadium. I didn't really feel like this at all. It was so minimal. I didn't even... I don't know. It definitely ruins my muscle memory for Stadium. I would prefer and it's an own campaign, maybe Trackmania Turbo style. Landing boost with snow car just sucks. Random slowness for no reason are just not fun, especially when they can happen on one. Final thoughts. Solid campaign for the most part. Nothing insanely over the top, which I can be frustrated. However, now I can really hone in on the feedback from people this campaign and see what works and doesn't. I'm happy to give them a pass on trying snow car in this campaign since it's the first. Snow car should not be in this campaign. It should have a separate campaign. I like playing ice and having to go through and beat these stupid tracks with snow car, and social block is so frustrating. Wait, I like playing ice and having to go through and beat these stupid tracks with snow car and social blocks is so frustrating.
I like your focus.
Snowgirls, I would assume they would balance it out with some normal maps to race. Instead, you have maps with slow-mo, engine off, cruise control, and gimmicky things. Guys, it's... so many people share the same opinions about how bad the campaign is. Is it really that bad? I don't know. I don't know. You think the campaign falls off a giant cliff after blue maps? I thought it was only ramping up after green. To me, the campaign became so much better after map 10. I did not enjoy any of the maps like 1 to 9. There were a couple fun maps though. I'll take that back. I think map 4 was nice. Map 6 is cool. 7 was a little bit yeah, was cool as well. I think after map 10 was really cool. I liked this. And then it became better and better for me. Like, this was awesome. This wasn't. This was cool. This was cool. This one was really nice until the shortcut was found, obviously. 21 is just a mistake for me. 22, really good. I also unironically like this. This was a good ice map as well, and 25 was just yeah, it was just everything in one.